Yeah, good morning, everyone. I hope you can hear me loud and clear. Hello, can anyone hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Good morning.
All right, thank you very much. I hope we all enjoyed the previous section by Engineer Yinka Didiwa. So this morning we'll be discussing on you will be having a comprehensive discussion on how to search for your paper, how to download the paper, and the top search engines for downloading newspapers. So with my experience in downloading paper, as an engineering student, I prefer using Science Direct and IEEE Explore. Then also I search for papers from Google Scholar. So, but if you also have experience, before we start, if you have experience downloading paper also, and you want to share one or two ideas or tricks on how you've been able to download the papers, you can kindly unmute your mic and you can have a few minutes discussion on that. Billy Region, do you have anything you want to discuss on? Or Sharif?
Okay, thank you. My experience is mostly based on what Engineer Adenka suggested in the presentation. So whenever I have a problem or a research I want to work on, I'll I first search on Google Scholar. So whenever I don't get what I want, I first of all I read the abstract. So if the abstract does not really explain what I want, I can go to individual databases. I go to conferences like CVPR because most times I work on computer vision papers. So I go to CVPR conferences 2020, 2021, and search for papers there too because I think most papers in the area of computer vision is always presented in a conference. So that's one of the ways I use to, that's one of the databases where I search for when I'm looking for papers to read. Then concerning the text, so I just, for example, now if I want to search on facial recognition on intrusion detection, so I basically search for intrusion detection with facial expression, journal 2021 or 2022 based on the year. So it first give me the years that I want, maybe 2022, then give me the lower years too. So basically that's my experience on searching. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Ruben. Sharif, do you have anything you want to share with us this morning on your experience downloading research papers? Or any other person that has one or two things to share?
Uh, I don't have anything to share for now.
All right, thank you very much, everyone. This morning we'll be we'll try downloading some few papers on intruders detection using face recognition approach. Intruder detection using face recognition approach. So unfortunately, I'll be sharing my screen so that we'll be able to go through the process together, and we'll also be discussing on the important keywords that we'll be needing to download. So I would love if everybody can contribute. I will go through the process. I will be presenting my screen now. Okay, I hope we can all see my screen. I hope you can see my screen, please.
No,
Hello, please can you
no,
see my screen?
I can't see anything showing. We're only seeing pictures.
Okay, okay. All right, can you see my screen now?
Yes, I can see it now.
Yes.
All right, good. So this morning, okay, I'll be sending the topic again on the message box so that we can, for those that are just joining us today, we can have a very good idea on the projects we are going to be working on. Okay, so the topic of the project is intruder detection using facial recognition, and we are we are to download similar papers that talks about intruder detection. So in no particular order, can anyone give us some of the keywords that you think can be used to search for articles on Google Scholar?
Facial recognition,
Facial recognition, okay.
computer vision,
Computer vision, also, okay. That's very good. Okay, let's see. Facial recognition, facial recognition for intruders detection. Okay, so our first result here is active security by implementing intrusion detection and facial recognition. So let's try and open it. Open link in a new tab. Okay, the hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello.
we can hear you. We can hear you.
All right, thank you very much. So this first paper goes thus: active security by implementing intrusion detection and facial recognition. So following these abstracts, do we think this paper can be downloaded for to be reviewed for the projects we are embarking upon? The abstract says the current situation of the security camera has shown that there is a large scope for improvement in the way they operate from a fundamental level. Okay, let's go down to the third sentence. This paper will analyze the use of intruder detection in IoT, mainly CCTV or closed circuit television using face detection, while going in depth into how this can be achieved and what measures are taken to make this possible. Okay, so this research will provide a deeper look into the problem of CCTVs being a passive form of security and how to make them a more active form of security by implementing intruder detection. Okay, do you think this paper is worth downloading for the project? So your opinion, please. This is more of interactive and hands-on section, and I will implore
Yes,
anyone to contribute.
okay, yes, I think so.
No voice again. No.
Okay, sorry. This second paper is IoT-based facial recognition system for home security using LBPH algorithm. So, Ridwan, do you want to look into the abstract and tell us whether the paper can be used or can be downloaded for review or not?
Sorry, I did not get that.
Yeah,
Please,
I
can you come
mean,
again?
can you help us look into the paper, the topic and the abstract, and do you think the paper is worth downloading for review or can be used as part of our literature review?
Okay, can you scroll up again? I can't see the title. Okay, IoT-based facial recognition system for home security using LBPH algorithm. In today's world, home security is of utmost priority. IoT, being an emerging technology, can be used along with facial exposure. The system uses local binary pattern histograms to recognize the person from local database created for the family members or theirs. Yeah, from the hardware required to implement this system, a Raspberry Pi, external web camera, speaker, and stepper monitor. Yeah, and from what we discussed yesterday, I think this is one of the proposed solutions that we like, just like embedded system that someone suggested that we can use for the facial recognition using with intruder detection. So with that, I think this paper will be very useful for us.
All right, thank you
Thank
very
you.
much, Ridwan. So I think do anybody have another opinion concerning the topic and the abstract? Okay, so we'll be keeping the paper also. We'll be keeping the topic on the group, and while we go on to the next one, and someone else will help us on the next paper. Okay, the third one is surveillance system for intruder detection using facial recognition. Okay, so anyone that wants to volunteer can kindly unmute the mic and help us with the topic title and the abstract. Faith or Lighton, can you help us? Can you join us in the discussion and the topic and the abstract? Do you think it's part of the paper that I think can be reviewed for the proposed project? Intruders using Faith or Lighton, are you with us, please? Okay, since Faith is not with us, Fatihat Abimbola, can you join the discussion also? You can kindly unmute your mic and join the discussion.
The paper topic and the abstract is okay for our project. Hello, good morning.
Okay. Yeah, good morning. I can hear you from my end. So
Okay,
why
because it's talking about detecting the intruder and informing the security within seconds. So I think it's a
I didn't get this.
good one. Hello?
All right, thank you very much, Asha. Um, I think we should keep
Hello.
the paper. Okay, hello, Faith.
Yes, I'm sorry, I was on transit, but I've highlighted now. So I think the paper is a good one also. Just like Fetsi has said now.
All right, thank you very much. So we'll be
Thank you.
keeping the paper also. If we are fast enough, we should be able to get up to 10 papers. Okay, we've gotten three
Okay.
right now as of now. We should be able to get up to 10 papers as soon as possible. So the fourth paper on from IEEE Explore said detection and facial recognition for investigation. So yesterday, engineer
We are
Jibril
using
Bala
Google Scholars now,
told
right?
us that I didn't get that, please.
I was saying that this is Google Scholar, right? As search engine.
No, it's from IEEE Explore.
Sorry, can other people mute if you are not talking, please?
I said the paper is from IEEE Explore.
I know. I understand that you are searching for it on Google Scholar. That's what I'm saying.
Yes, yes, from Google Scholar. Yes, sir, that's very correct. Yes, we are starting from Google Scholar. So the first paper said detection of facial recognition for investigation. Yesterday, if we remember, Engineer Jibril Bala said, if you have to work on a project or a topic, you should not. It is advisable not to allow your paper to be more than 5 years. So 2017 to 2022 is actually 5 years. But let's look at the paper and let's finalize our decision whether we'll be adding this part to our list also or not. So the paper said detection and facial recognition for investigation. Okay, this is a conference, national conference paper. So Mr. Gani Sikiru, can you also join the discussion and what's your opinion concerning the topic and the year also?
Well, thank you. Well, as far as the title is concerned, I think the title is good, and I don't think well, my opinion that any part that is within 10 years, in my opinion, is not bad for inclusion. I think 5 years is relatively short, especially when you're talking about computer vision. Uh, in my opinion, we should include this.
All right, thank you very much, sir. So I'll be adding the paper also to the list. I'll be copying the title and also sending it to the chat box. So we'll move on to our next paper, which is defaulter list using facial recognition. Okay.
So, Dr. Julia, you can take over the proceedings. Yeah, so we are even on one yeah, is it workshop or so now? So, but I will be active. Thank you.
Okay. This is a chapter, I think a chapter of a book, a chapter in a book. So and this is the summary. So Mr. Kolawole, do we really appreciate your opinion concerning this paper, please, or this chapter? Do you think, following the summary that we are on right now, do you think it can also be added to our list? Okay, since Mr. Kolawole is not with us, Samdi, you can also join the discussion, sir.
Hello.
Yeah, hello, can hear you.
Okay. Okay, I'm not. I think if based on the year that I'm using my phone, I think I saw 2021. Based on the year, it is okay. Um, I think it's okay to be added because it's talking about creating database for facial recognition. Imagine what out on the one of the time. I think it can be added to a list of papers as well.
All right, thank you very much, sir. Mr. Ido, I think you wanted your mic also. You want to give one or two things. Okay. Sunny Munir also, sir, you can also join the discussion. Do you think this chapter can also be added to our list for the literature review? All right, thank you very much, Mr. Kolawole. I got your message. So we'll be adding we'll be adding the topic also to the group chat and the chat box, and we'll be going on next to the next topic. Okay, the next one is comparative analysis for a real-time facial recognition system using Raspberry Pi. And this is the abstract. So in no particular order can anyone omit and say what he or she understands about the topic. Then we can all agree whether we can add the paper to our literature review list or not.
Can we see the title? Sorry, though it's a conference paper. But can we see the title? So, comparative analysis for real-time face recognition system using Raspberry Pi. Well, I don't think we should add this for two reasons. One, I think that it's really a conference, even though it's a good conference. But I don't think it's talking about security. It's not talking about facial recognition now. It's not. It has nothing to do with security, and it's just a comparative analysis of facial recognition system. For me, I would think it's out of scope.
All right, thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir. So can anyone else give his or her view concerning the topic and also the abstract? Okay, Faith or Lighton, you can unmute yourself.
Okay, I think I want to go ahead with what someone just said now. But I actually wanted to comment on this last one that we talked about, that the topic is not really in line with what we are talking about, but we can use the methodology for it. That's why I raised my hand at first. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Also, Mr. Kolawole, you can unmute yourself, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, hello, we
Hello,
can hear
can you?
you.
Okay. I think the last paper is actually talking about facial recognition system and also talking about security. If you read the abstract of that paper, it's actually talking about that's the paper we are presently considering. Comparative analysis for a real-time face recognition system using Raspberry Pi. So if we read between the lines in the abstract, I think it's actually talking about facial recognition and security. So I think we can get information that has to do with what we are dealing with inside that paper. Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you very much, sir. In order to be as fast as possible, we need to finish as soon as possible. So I'll be forwarding the topics to us on the group. And for those of us that okay, we actually have a WhatsApp group that we created yesterday for this project. And for those that have not been added or and those that are just joining, you can kindly drop your WhatsApp number in the chat box. So also, I think we should look into our next topic, which is downloading our search papers and top search engine and free journals. Okay, following what Mr. Adenika said today, you mentioned of ResearchGate, Science Direct, Script D, yeah, you are not wrong, and some others. But personally, I use IEEE Explore and ResearchGate majorly for downloading papers, and it's I do get my results. Yeah, I do get my results. So if you have experience and top um website or journal house that you think you can also get um, quality papers concerning this project, you may want to share. You may want to unmute your mic and share your experience also, please. Hello, can you hear me?
We can hear you. We just think that we should go ahead with the unloading.
We can hear you, sir.
Thank you very much. I said, is there anyone that wants to comment on maybe experience in downloading paper, and which site or which journal house do you think is best enough to explore for this project for downloading papers?
Sorry, well, I think you should acknowledge for that. This topic is a specialized topic, so it is not everybody on this platform that is used to machine learning, deep learning, and so people may not be familiar with search engine uh, that's supposed to be used for things like this. At any rate, I quite agree that IEEE is a very good um, search engine which we have used in terms of downloading the paper. Number of these search engines has automatic download, and I think that can be explored.
All right, thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir. So if I get it right, you made mention of IEEE, and they also have um very good topics that can be used. Well, personally, I have experience getting conference papers and journals that are actually not free, and you have to pay as high as £60 per paper to be able to download one. So how what's your experience on that, and how were you able to solve those challenges?
Well, thank you. Well, the good way to go is if your university or your institution is registered with them, you are allowed to log in through your institution and you'll be entitled to free download of that. So some institutions like mine, for example, subscribe to some of these um, search engine, and therefore, if you log in using your university or institutional ID, then you are entitled to free download as many as possible. That's what I do.
All right, thank you very much, sir. So, Mr. Mr. Kolawole, the way raised up his hands, but so you can unmute your mic. Oops, since Mr. Kolawole is not here with us anymore. So, Mr. Billy Rejoin, do you have anything to share concerning downloading papers, and especially the paid ones, and how were you able to solve them? Okay, since Mr. Kolawole is back, sir, you raised your hand earlier. You can unmute your mic.
Sorry, my network went off. I think what the former speaker said is correct. I take advantage of a colleague whose institution is registered, so I could access some of the uh, journal house where they registered. Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you very much. So, once again, for those that have not joined WhatsApp group and are interested in joining the WhatsApp group, you can kindly drop your WhatsApp number on the chat menu now, and we will be ending the meeting. We'll be ending the meeting in a few minutes. Okay, I've seen three numbers. Yeah, we'll be ending the meeting in a few minutes, and we can continue our discussion on the WhatsApp group. Thank you very much.
Hello, has the class ended?
Okay, all right, I'm back. Can everybody hear me?
Yes, we
I
can.
was yeah, I my network tripped off. So I said if you have any questions or clarifications before we end the meeting, you can kindly unmute your mic. Okay, I'll in the absence of none, thank you very much everyone for joining the call. We'll continue our discussion on WhatsApp group, and I'll add um, the WhatsApp numbers to the intruder detection for facial using facial recognition approach. So we created a group yesterday, and our main aim is to be able to work on the project and also to be able to publish a paper on how to detect intruders using facial recognition approach. Thank you very much once again. It's my pleasure being here, and we'll continue our discussion tomorrow. Thank you.